Hello and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. In the break I went and got some supplies, started building some shelving, which you can see here. I'm moving very slowly at the moment because in an effort to escape a helicopter flyby I fell off the roof and broke my leg. I managed to, with some of the spare wood, splint and bandage it, so it is healing, but I am very slow. Building all of these shelves here. I've also knocked out the stairs below, and access to the top floor is now via this rope. There is no way up to the top floor, and I should be completely safe up here for however long I have supplies to remain alive. So this is a really good spot to be. It's probably the last and only safe place I found on the map, as our secondary house was overrun following the helicopter flyby. The zombies have made it inside the complex, and over here you can see that I've killed quite a lot of them. Cleared out the front of my base to stop them from smashing through that tiny section, which you can see here. Enough zombies banging on that, and they will break through eventually. I've gotten my carpentry skill up to level 4, and we can now build a water collector. We're going to do that now. So for a water collector, we need 4 planks. These are left over from the pallets of lumber that I picked up earlier on. We also need garbage bags, and I achieved the garbage bags by looting all of the bins around the cinema in an earlier episode. I just can't remember where I've actually put them. The survival axe I picked up off one of the corpses, and this is actually a very good axe. It's very light. It's better for combat than for cutting down trees. Here we go, here's our garbage bags. You're going to need 4 garbage bags. So now I've got my carpentry up to the minimum level to build the water collector. That will pretty much service our water needs and allow us to keep the farm going. The single water collector by itself won't be enough. I'll probably have to build 2. Okay, so to build a water collector you need 4 garbage bags. I've got 6. Hammer, nails, I can't remember how many, and 4 planks. We're going to build the water collector in the centre of our crops, because that means we will take the least amount of distance to get to and from where the water needs to go. So select the rain collector barrel. I can't build the big one yet because I need a carpentry level of 7 for that, but that will be my next project. This is the most critical structure in the game, and that is a very, very valuable object. Pretty much our only means for sustaining water in the coming months. So we've actually gotten a leg up on creating the water collector before the water runs out. Any water I get out of that will be tainted and needs to be boiled. What I will do now, even though I'm very tired and I need food, so we're going to cook. I'm going to cook some. So I've just tipped a little bit of water into our pot, and I'm creating cabbage stew. In the break period, our first crop came up with just cabbages, which was here. I pulled the cabbages up and replanted them. Just adding some more here. go. We're going to get a couple of frying pans as well. So the advantage of cooking is that it gives you valuable boost to your happiness, and it also is a more efficient way of using your food. I should have read the cooking book, but I just haven't had time. Now I've ripped up some sheets from some of the dead zombies. We have a cigarette lighter. Gonna light this. And we're just gonna put some fuel into the fire. The easiest way to get fuel is from dead zombies. You kill the zombie and you tear up its clothes into these ripped sheets. I'm adding these rip sheets to the fire to keep it going. And this should hopefully cook up for us. I'm gonna eat this food because I'm actually very hungry. And then when I'm done eating this food, we're going to read the cooking book. And then I'm going to go and find a machete. A meat cleaver. And begin carving up the zombies for weapons. Gotta keep these rip sheets up. Okay, nearly done. The one thing we don't have a lot of is wood. Normally I'd be putting wood on this fire, but we just don't have a lot of it. Makes more sense to be using the rip sheets. We have plenty of those, so I can go and tear up some sheets from the dead bodies out there. It's done cooking. You can see they've got quite a nice little boost there. There we go. The fire will burn itself out. There's no danger of a zombie running on the fire up here. Put everything back. And we'll chuck this. We're going to put this into some bowls. There we go. And we have 2 bowls of fresh stew. Go. We've eaten. We actually need to eat all of this food because I'm quite hungry. So that was really the last piece of the puzzle as far as early survival goes. Just putting those garbage bags back. We now really have everything for a self-sufficient base. We can remain up here as long as until winter at least, with our crops, nice and safe, nice and secure. We have water, we have food, as long as it rains. When the rain next comes, this water barrel will start accumulating water. And it's not a lot, but it'll be enough to keep us hydrated with a little bit extra for our crops. So what I'm going to do now is read the cooking book, Cooking for Beginners. So we're just going to read that. We'll speed up time. So let us harvest bones. we go. Done. Put the book back. We're actually out of water. I'll go and grab some. So, because my leg is broken, you can see that my speed is severely reduced. A good idea when you have a broken leg in this game is just to try and keep yourself out of trouble. Stay around your house. Don't venture out too far because you can't run from zombie mobs. I'm actually very lucky that I managed to get all of the essentials together before I broke my leg. If I hadn't had all my stuff together, then probably be dead. Wouldn't have enough food and water to survive up here. So, one of my new items that I found on one of the corpses near the house that I missed earlier is the Daisy Powerline 201. It's a pistol which uses BBs. It's virtually silent, and I picked up a 250 round drum for this baby. So that's going to kill a lot of Zeds. I'm not game to fire it around the house until I get a suppressor for it though. Just not willing to take the chance. You can see our cabbage here has started to go off. Cabbage is only good for a few days. Delete that. There we go. Unfortunately, that cabbage won't keep us going for much longer. We do have potatoes though, which is fantastic. I'm not game to eat those though, because I want the seeds. When food in this game matures and is able to be picked, you can pick it straight away, or you can leave a little longer and get the bonus from... Oops. I actually went to go out and get some stuff, but I realised how tired and overloaded I am. It's not a good idea. I'm actually going to change my mind and head up here. So instead of actually picking these to eat, I'm going to let them grow a little longer. With your first food, your first crop, always unless you're going to die of starvation, always let the crop mature until it's in seed bearing stage, which is the last stage of growth. And you'll get back your seeds as well as a couple of extras early in the game. If you don't have any other spare seeds, which I don't, if I had several packets of potatoes, I'd pick them and eat them now. I only have the one pack, so I really can't afford to be wasting any resources right now, I can't afford to eat those potatoes. I only have 30 potato seeds. Sounds like a lot, but it's not. So we're just gonna pop this slider back, pop some of these supplies back. Tree branches can be used as a weapon. And we also picked up a Springfield 1903 rifle. Unfortunately, that is quite useless, it's just too loud. And a Ruger Mini 14, which is a 223 caliber rifle. I've never actually used one of those, but I've heard they're quite good. And a Browning high power pistol, which is fantastic because we actually have a box of 9mm bullets already. So we've got some guns now. We don't have a silencer though, so we definitely don't want to be firing that off like a nutter. Okay, some maggots. We're gonna leave the maggots here. Not really keen to be eating those yet. Don't like the... So we've got a little bit of food, some non-perishable food. But we do have our cabbage. It'll do us for a little while longer. Alright, I'm going to get some sleep. We're going to head into town at our next trip. You can see here that this water is now full, which is fantastic. Overnight that has filled up, and if we're in a situation where I needed water, I'd actually grab that. I can't actually get any more. I can't fill any more plots with seeds on my capacity. Everything's kind of full. As I said, next episode, Town Run. If you like this series, please subscribe and I will continue. Still Incarnate out.